canceled on her twice before they ever went on a single date. And she still texted to see if he was okay the next day. You ever see someone ignore every early sign and then 3 years later they're telling the world marriage sucks, relationships are horrible? I saw this video of a guy who kept canceling on a woman. The last call she had with him, he said, "I'll call you back. I have to take this phone call." He didn't call her back. The next day, she reached out and said, "Hey, are you okay? You didn't call me back." He apologized, made new plans with her, and then canceled on her again. Now look, people have all kinds of issues. Maybe he's disorganized. Maybe he struggles with focus. Maybe he has a condition that makes it hard for him to follow through. But here's the thing, it's his issue. And if you're already seeing a pattern that early in dating, you need to take a step back. She hasn't even been on one date with him, and she's already chasing clarity. That's not her responsibility. If you start noticing patterns early, step away early, because here's what happens. People ignore early red flags, and by year 3, 4, 5, they're bitter, cynical, and running around saying all relationships fail, all marriages are terrible. But what they don't tell you is that they saw the signs. They felt the unease. They stayed anyway. So yes, have empathy for people who've been through painful relationships, but also take inventory and consider the source. Do not put all your trust in someone who's loudly preaching that love doesn't work, especially if they've never reflected on why they stayed, who they chose, or how they ignored what they saw early on. Because if they are leaving that much information out, you best believe you're just getting a fraction of the story, and that is not enough for you to go on as you move through your dating season. Or if you're already in a relationship, okay, be very careful who you lend your ear to. Yes, listen to the people that you care about. They do have something to say, of course. But just please, please, as you know, as the old saying goes, take it with a grain of salt. Because it's astonishing how many people do complain about these things. And there's always outliers, but I'm talking about the bell-shaped curve of the average person. It's amazing how much they leave out. They don't want to admit that part. So they haven't grown yet. So if they have not grown in that area, just nod and say, "Okay, thank you for that. I'm sorry you went through that." But leave it there. Leave it there, because they will lead you, they'll lead you somewhere you don't want to go. All right, got to get back to work. Ciao.